How's everybody doing? As you can see by looking towards the hills over there, it is some hazy. I don't know what the humidity level is, but it's around 80 right now, and there's water running right off most of the windows. It's absolutely just humid. So what I'm going to do, I got these two plates. They're 1/2 inch by 3, and they're 9 inches tall. And I'm going to drill a slot, a mill a slot for both them bolts. And then I have to cut a relief. Got to cut a relief for this boss and for this nut up here. So anyway, I'm going to go in and get it set up on the milling machine. It's hard to transition from inside to out here. Everything fogs up. My glasses fog up. The camera fogs up. It is just a miserable day. The heat index is supposed to be up to 100 today. And right here with the sun shining right on this door, and it's been shining on it for about 3 hours. There was no rain last night. I'm pretty sure you can see all that water on there. I mean, the humidity is terrible. About as bad as it gets up here in Maine. But we got a humid state anyway, you know. It's not like out west. Yeah, get in here. Believe it or not, it's pretty nice in here. That's why it's hard to go back out. It's, yeah, 66 degrees down here. I got the heat pump setting up there, pumping out cold air. So we're doing pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to clean this mess up here real quick from my last job, and I'll be back with you here in a little while. Well, I spent about an hour or so making a couple of these plates. And that is designed to fit right in behind here. I'll show it to you here in a minute, which it seems to all right. Went in and got some longer bolts. That washer's on backwards. There is a right and a wrong way. Some people would argue against that, but I believe there is. There's always a shouldered side from where the stamp went down through. I always put the rounded side out. That way this crisp edge here will bite into whatever it's on. That's how I look at it. Some other people might disagree, like I say, but well, you might have to just trim that just a skosh. We'll see, it might go. We'll have to try it. I might have to go on in and remove about another 10 thousandths off of that back side. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's hitting on that damn nut up top. So, the problem is it's hitting right here. I got to go in and cut that down about another 30 thousandths. But before I get the mill going, I'm going to see if this one here is doing the same. Chances are it will. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, we'll get some longer bolts here. And we'll See what happens. Yep, I was gonna hit too. Yeah, I gotta take almost 1/8 of an inch off of that. So the bottom is all good, but that interferes. I gotta come down about 1/8 on both of them. So I guess we'll go get the milling machine going. Set that back to 1/2 inch. Well, let's see here. We'll go in, touch, and zero off. We'll call that close enough. Set the X to 0. I'm only going to peel off about 40 thousandths at a time because that cutter has done a lot of milling, pretty dull. Right there is an 1/8 inch, but I think I'm going to take a little more. It's not going to hurt anything to have some extra going out of there. I'm actually going to go to 200 thousandths, I guess. Just a good round figure. Beautiful. That out there to 1/2 inch, which is where it's at. Cut is probably a little sharper if I go down a little further. Okay. That right there is 200 thousandths. Okay. Beautiful. I'll deburr this little mess here and think about it, when that stuff hits the floor, it can't go no lower. Beautiful. Go back outside. There, we'll try this one more time. Oh yeah, she'll rock around now. Good. That's what we want. Take that down the other way. Well, there's no sense to even try to adjust any of this until we actually I want that back and this out. That'll carry the dog back further away from your saw. So come down to this one. See how this one goes together. Yeah, that's going to be fine. Just needed a little more clearance. Okay. So, let's see here. We'll roll this down to the that dog there. Get it down to the saw. Okay, that's all the way out. Oh, look at that. Just tap that a little bit with a hammer. I think I'm going to be right on the money. I'll be back here with a hammer after I get a hammer and a piece of soapstone, because I want to mark a tooth and measure by the same tooth all the time. Okay, pick any, tooth you want, but that right there is the one. We want that to be, it's got to go back about a 1/16. Snug this up a little bit. Okay. Oh, just a skosh smaller. That right there is 1 3/4. Now we'll bring this back without hossing on that. Right there's it. So that's 1 3/4 right on the money. Right there on the money. So we'll run down to the next one. Move the crap out of the way. Okay, so this we want back and this we want out. There we go. Okay, that's close right there. We'll snug some stuff. Sixteenth of an inch off. .32. Boy, it's right on the line. Perfect. Splitting the line, perfect. Okay. So check that one more time, splitting the line. Come on, get up there. Splitting the line, perfect. Come on. I guess that's all I can pull. Come on. I like that. See, now we've got this pushed back at least 1/4 of an inch. So this is out about 3/8, so we're back almost a 1/2 inch further than we were before with the dog. So that dog, when we're all the way out, is going to miss that saw by a bunch. Yeah, 7/8 of an inch. I like that. So, yeah. Coming together good. We'll pull this back up and see how that one goes by the saw. Yeah. The other dog I bent in, had the blacksmith do it because it was running real close and I didn't like it. Yeah, 3/4 of an inch clearance. Beautiful. So, this old girl, other than tightening them couple of bolts, should be ready to saw. And the beauty of this right here is you don't have to even level this, just get it close. Because all that's going to do is just be running the dog. This here is what's going to be squaring your cants and the bottom. So we're doing pretty good here. Yeah, put the long one on the one that we're tightening. Yep, lift that dog up. Oh, yeah. We'll go back and just measure that because I didn't have that one very tight. Make sure we're going to be getting a 1 3/4 inches. Yep, right on the money. So there, I think we've got this all ready to saw. All we got to do is take it up there and set it up. I'm going to pick at it. I'm going to go move the A and get some stuff cleaned up there. But you know, totally honest, it's so freaking hot out here. Probably not going to do any filming because I'm going to be in and out of the cool areas more than the out. But anyway, that's what I did to move my bunks out further than what they'll naturally travel. There was another way that you could do it if you wanted to get rid of this, but I like the idea of getting my dogs back further. And that's the only way you can do it, is to put this back and something else forward. You can cut this little extension off right here and it'll let everything come out further. And there are plenty of slots. See, I got another probably 1/2 inch that I can go before I run out of slots. So you can shorten that enough to make it do what you want. But then your dogs are running so dangerously close. So if you make an extra knee right here and use this one and put these back, that's actually back, oh, good 1/8 of an inch off the original knee. And this one here is probably, yeah, maybe 3/16, 1/8 to 3/16. And yeah, that's going to get it a lot safer. You know, all this here is further away from your saw. So anyway, that's the improvement on the saw today. Hope it might help somebody out there. And when I get ready to level this up, I'll probably set on the other mill, you know, you level the back front to back on the track, or however you want to do it. I'll probably go on the carriage. I'll run the carriage down there and I'll set it across the carriage. Now I'll get it flat back there. I'll get it flat up here. Whether that end is low or that end is high makes no difference. You know, elevation's nothing on a mill, as long as it's not sloped enough that your carriage is going to go on its own. I'm not saying that if you was putting a permanent mill down, you'd want to have it, you know, spot on if you could. But no bell saw like this. If I'm within 2 inches in the whole length of it, I'm tickled to death. And the lumber won't know the difference. And I'm serious about that. I've sawed with it enough to know that it doesn't care whether it's going up or downhill. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. Hit the like button. I'm gonna get in where it's cool here for a little bit. Maybe go get something to drink. And I might actually put these few tools away. Imagine that. I've been trying lately. Every time I go in, I get done with something. I've been trying to put it away. And that's kind of one of my my bad habits. Because I just bring everything in and I drop it right in front of the door. But, you know, these bolts, they go right in that slot right there. You know, if I put them back a little at a time, it ain't so bad. This hammer here, I picked it up in the dump the other day. And I'd say it got stolen from a plant years ago. It says GE ID number 19. Something like that. Yeah, I think that's what it says. Probably come from a GE plant down here. But anyway, yeah. Funny how people throw stuff away. I know that'll fit in there somewhere. There we go. Yeah, so anyway, hit the like button and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. We'll talk to you later.